Tinubu reforms in Nigeria not working. IMF report hints. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got here this morning. As our headline for this morning says that Tinubu reforms in Nigeria is not working. IMF report hints. The latest outlook report of the International Monetary Fund (IMF) for Sub-Saharan Africa has indicated that the broad-based economic reforms embarked upon the current federal government are still struggling for a positive impact, 18 months after consignment. Also, stakeholders in the food sectors have indicated that the reforms have failed to uplift the necessities of life in the country. The IMF report rolled out yesterday acknowledged a few countries that have recorded little success in reforms, but Nigeria was not mentioned. Rather, it was mentioned Nigeria amongst those failing to meet desired results. According to the report, the average economic growth rate in the region would remain at 3.6% for the full year 2024, but Nigeria's growth rate, put at 3.19%, is below the average. Presenting the report at the Lagos Business School, IMF Deputy Director Catherine Plateau indicated that um, macroeconomic imbalance in the region have started reducing with negotiable improvement in some countries, but she excluded Nigeria in the good news. She said more than two-thirds of countries have undertaken fiscal consolidation, with the median primary balance is expected to narrow by 0.7 percentage points along in 2027. All these have included negotiable improvements in Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, and Zambia, among others. Further, on the improving macroeconomic situation in the region, Platilio said, on the imbalance side, median inflation have declined in many countries and is already within or below the target band in about half the countries. But contrary to this position, Nigeria's inflation, which had slowed down in July and August, returned to uptrend in September 2024, with further rise in October, while analysis predict that November and December would sustain the uptrend. Also, at current 33.8%, Nigeria's inflation rate is largely off the 21% target for 2024. The IMF report actually mentioned Nigeria as one of the countries that have been unable to tame inflation. She said inflation is still in double digits in among one-third of countries, including Angola, Ethiopia, and Nigeria, and above targets in almost half of the region, particularly where monetary policy is not ushered by exchange rate pegs. But that is not all but what I can say for you guys concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that Tinubu reforms in Nigeria is not working. IMF reports hints. You see, now we're supposed to be knowing that one. Everybody already knows that. So the IMF is just bringing to us something we already know. Yes, anybody that tell me that Tinubu reforms in Nigeria or what Tinubu said that he's going to do, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, is working, that person is lying. Tinubu reforms in this country is not working at all. Yeah, let us be true to ourselves. Like has been categorized by one of the countries in Africa, or let me just say Africa, that they cannot control their inflation. Yes, and it's very, very sad. Nigeria, that was used to be one of the best country, one of these, like, seriously. It is still shocking me that Nigeria, as a country with $470 billion in GDP, still has a low GDP per capita. Because of what? Because of our resources are misused. Our politicians are corrupt. The political system of Nigeria is corrupt. The rule of law is corrupt. So all those reforms that Tinubu is saying, that New Hope agenda, let nobody be deceiving you. It is not working. It is not working at all. Not at all. It ain't working. Yes. Sometimes people will be like, how did we even get ourselves into this mess? Ask 2023 election. A lot of people will be like, how did we get ourselves into this mess? And who even bring Tinubu into the picture? When you guys were voting for him in 2023, you guys don't know. Yes. You guys did not know. Well, going further into the comment section, going further into this headline, the IMF reports mention Nigeria as one of the countries that have been unable to tame inflation, which is true. The IMF secretary said that inflation is still double in countries like Ethiopia, Angola, and Nigeria. And believe me, to tame inflation is not an easy task. It's not an easy task. Good politicians have been trying to put this country straight, but you see this APC and a corrupt standard of living, they have actually broken Nigeria. Yes, yes. Well, the IMF is telling us that with the money we are owing, with the devaluation of our naira, like people even say that that is the worst mistake that Tinubu ever did, to devaluate our naira. Like to actually devaluate our naira, it's one of the worst mistake that Tinubu did. What good has that thing brought to the current to the country? Tell me, yeah, what good has that thing brought to the country? It made things worse. Even Obasanjo said it that you cannot just wake up one day and say you want to remove subsidy. Things don't work like that. But Tinubu did it. He removed, he put it back, he removed it again, he put it back. Now I remove it. He wasn't sure. Only in Tinubu regime, power grid fall down like 10 times. Because of what? Tell me, because of what? Because of the corrupt Ministry of Electricity. Even the EFCC found out that if the federal government give them like 10 million to do better power grid, they will cut out the money and use it to do something very weak, and it keeps falling down, keep falling down. They're paying money, and somebody's embezzling the money. So these are the things that can never let Tinubu's reform to happen to go well. These are the things that can never let Nigeria to be a better nation that it once used to be. Charity begins at home. The politicians should understand that. The politicians should understand that. Well, stakeholders in Nigeria food sectors have scored the federal government agricultural policies as poor. That's also a new reforms about new upcoming news that we're looking at here. They say stakeholders have rated Nigerians government agricultural policies poor. That is very good. That is very good. That is very, very good. Nigeria that is a country that is also suffering with food insecurity. What do you guys think concerning all these problems that we're looking at here? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap that subscribe button as we go down with the notification bell so that anytime I have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.